Well, the excavator made quick work of getting that camper off this trailer frame here. And the next step is to unbolt this deck from the trailer. There's some plumbing here. There's a holding tank. The gray water, black water tanks are still in there. They need to be taken out. And so Rob's gonna start cranking away at that. How's it coming apart, Rob? Ah, I see what's happening. You're spinning, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, we know what we need to do. All right, so Rob has the entire deck unbolted, and I've got the excavator bucket underneath it. It might be hung up on one or two bolts or whatever, we don't know. So we're gonna just try to flip it off here and put it on this junk pile, which represents what used to be this camper. All right, it's all cleaned off with the exception of the black water, gray water, and freshwater tanks. And this is what we call a really long trailer. It's like 35 feet long. And it's gonna be awesome to put the sawmill on this thing. We're gonna deck the whole thing, and we'll leave a channel so that the log dogs can pass through below the deck surface. And this is gonna be awesome. We're gonna put 8 jacks on here. We're gonna put 2 jack stands on either, so one on either side, in the rear, and then here, and then here, and then here. The idea being we want to be able to level this trailer off on virtually any surface, and I think it's gonna work out really, really well. Right now, Rob's just trying to get it off the road. We're in this weird triangle here. You can see this little farm stand thing here in this triangle. There's the main road. And it's funny because traffic was going through in either directions, and while he was trying to back this thing around, like 5-point turning this trailer in this triangle, the traffic was all backed up. It was kind of comical, actually. But I guess this phase is complete. Now the next step is to get rid of these tanks. And you can see the I got one of the excavator bucket teeth caught on this cross member here, and I mean I was being real tender with it, but ripped it right apart. So we're gonna fix that. No big deal. We have to make a decision what to do here relative to the amount of overhang we have here as well. I'm not sure if we're gonna keep it this long. I don't know. I wouldn't mind your feedback on this. Anyone that's done this before, you think it's gonna be a problem keeping this 10 feet or so behind the rear axle? Should be okay if we sister it up with some more square tubing, but we'll see what happens. All right, there's no disputing that Rob is a redneck, but believe it or not, he has never run an excavator before, so he's gonna get himself acquainted with this. It's just like playing a video game, so it's not really that big of a deal. I don't have tons of hours in an excavator either, and you know, in a year or two I got what I would consider to be quite proficient, and he's already got the hang of it. But it's pretty cool. It really is like running a video game, because you're controlling, you know, multiple axes, and you know, swing and curl, and the boom and the stick and the tracks and what have you. But I mean, he's really, for being 47 seconds into his first equipment operation, he's doing really well. So Way to go, Rob. Guys, so we haven't done anything to this trailer. We haven't reinforced it. We haven't decked it. We've done nothing. But this is basically what it's gonna look like. I just transferred the Sawmill over to this trailer frame, this 35-foot frame, because I needed to free up my my red trailer, which you can see right in the background there. Just in the nick of time too. It's starting to rain, it's starting to come down pretty well. Man, that thing is heavy. Rob, did you expect that carriage to be that heavy?
Not really.
How heavy would you think it is?
It's got to be over 500 pounds.
Man, yeah, I mean, we were both struggling at full steam ahead to get that thing off the ground. So if it wasn't 500, it sure felt like 1,000. But so this is basically what it's going to look like. It's starting to take some shape. The idea here is to sister up all of these really cheap cross members that they use on these trailer frames. You can see the steel is not very thick gauged at all, and I'm sure it would be fine, but my thought is sister it up with some really stout angle iron. We gotta fix this little bend here where I got a little crazy with the excavator, and here you go. Hopefully within the next few days we'll be able to have this thing totally dialed in, and with 35 feet of track on it, so we can cut 30-foot logs. That's the plan.